Hello and welcome to another C# programming video tutorial. We're going to be looking at practicing with methods. So this first one, we're going to do methods with no parameters. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask the user to enter a word, and we're going to get the computer to figure out the character length. When you're getting started, make sure you save this as O8 methods D. O8 methods D. When I run it, it says enter a word to find the character length. So I'm just going to put in basketball. And I hit enter. And the name basketball contains 10 letters. The key is we're not doing this in the main method. It must be done in a separate method. So that is the criteria for this assignment. You must have a main method which calls a find length method or string length method, whatever you decide to call it. Before we get started, though, there's an important thing I need to show you, and I'm just going to look at my website. So if I go onto here and I'm on the C# programming page, right at the top I got C# syntax. Click on this, and you're going to need to know this to do this with the challenge. You're going to click in here, and I'm going to type in C# string length, because we're finding the length of a string. And you click in here, and strings. String length in C#. So it's got some syntax. Int length equals string name dot length, and it gives an example. So this is the easiest part right down here. But we're not going to give the string length. We're going to get the user to add that. So pause the video and give it 15 minutes of trying to figure it out on your own. The challenge is good for you. You have to think a little bit, maybe you have to talk a bit with a neighbor, but challenge yourself not to just copy my code. If after 15 minutes you're stumped, or you finish before that time, then come back and check my code. Compare it to mine. All right, welcome back. Let's look at the code. Where would you start here? You would start without anything in here. And you should start down here by typing in public static void and then give it a name. It could be string length, find length, whatever you want. Parentheses, parentheses, open curly bracket. Some people prefer having the open curly bracket down here. Makes it a little more obvious to them. And so then I'm just doing a console.writeLine with parentheses, parentheses, and quotation marks inside because it's a string, and I'm asking the user to enter a word to find its character length. Then I'm going to set up my variable called string. It is a string, so capital S, user word, semicolon. And then I'm going to say user word is equal to console.readline, bracket, bracket, semicolon. Then this is the stuff that I'm getting from that website. So my int user word length, so I created a new integer right now, is equal to user word dot length. And so we're calling the length method to find out the length of this user word. And then it converts it into an integer and sends it into this new variable that we made called user word length. And you could call that what you want. Then I have a console.writeLine that has a string concatenated with user word, concatenated with another string, concatenated with user word length and letters. So let's watch it again. Enter a word. Volleyball. The name volleyball contains 10 letters. And that is how you use the dot length method to find out the character, but doing it all in a separate method that does not have any parameters in it. Thanks for watching.